Hi, this is Jessica with Dining Traveler, and as many of you guys know, I did a thing. I produced a book. I created Dining Traveler Guide to Puerto Rico with the help of some very special people, and I've been around promoting the book for the last 3 months, and it has been an amazing experience to be able to do 7 cities and 2 continents and numerous events and media events and interviews and talk about this labor of love that took me 3 years to produce with an amazing team of folks. So we started in Miami and we had a media cocktail. This was back in April, and I was very fortunate that Italo Morales, the photographer that took most of the photos of the book, he was there from Barcelona. We got the opportunity to talk about the process and get to answer some questions, and that was just a great start. From there, we continued to New York, and that's when we started the official book launch events. And it was a rainy day, but I'm so happy that so many people came out, a lot of new friends, a lot of old friends. We had Onika from the Travel Channel there that led the discussion, and just very grateful that so many people came out that evening. Then I came to DC, came back home, and again, full house. Both events actually, New York and DC, were sold out, and we had a great panel discussion there about traveling to Puerto Rico and also about the reconstruction efforts post-Hurricane Maria. From there, we went to Brussels, yes, to Brussels, with a lot of my friends who were actually a lot of the supporters from Dining Traveler Guide to Puerto Rico on Kickstarter. And we did it there in a small bookstore called Viola Libre. We did it with another journalist, Raul Venkit. And one thing that I love about these experiences is that the dynamic is so different in every city, and there's no script to this because everybody always has different questions. And we had this very engaged discussion, and a lot of our European friends had so many questions about Puerto Rico, and that was really exciting. Then we went to the US Embassy in Brussels and did a small presentation. And for me, that was really important because one of the things that I want to stress is that as Puerto Ricans, we are Americans, we are part of America. And I was very humbled that the US Embassy invited me there to do a presentation. From Brussels, we went to Puerto Rico, and that was, I have to say, the highlight, obviously, of the experience. We did an event at Casa Norberto, which is the largest bookstore on the island, at Plaza Las Americas, and prior to that, did numerous interviews and TV appearances, and just incredibly humbled and flattered that the Puerto Rican media had taken so much interest in the book. And yeah, there's no words to describe that. It was very emotional to be at Plaza Las Americas and seeing my family and my friends that I grew up with there with me. From Puerto Rico, we went to Philly. Philly was also a lot of fun. Got to do the Q&A with Kailani Kennedy, who does Check Please, and she also is a food editor of 10th Best with USA Today. And we had a great conversation, and it was a smaller crowd, but it was also like one of the most engaged crowd that I had. Everybody, I think, in the audience asked questions, and we just had a really fun night there as well. From Philly to Miami, I don't know what's up with the rain, but also we were pretty dumped with rain, but we also had this amazing engaged crowd there as well. Jet Set Sarah co-hosted the event with me, and we had this great discussion and panel with some experts, with Natasha and Carla, that also brought it and talked about some of the amazing things that are going on in Puerto Rico right now. From Miami to Chicago, great event. It was the smallest crowd that I had, but it was also very special because we got to meet friends that I hadn't seen, and I had a friend that I hadn't seen in 20 years, another friend that I hadn't seen in 10 years. And it was great to do that reconnection. And I think that for me, that's been one of the highlights of producing Dining Traveler Guide to Puerto Rico, has been to reconnect with old friends and family, to make new friends, to have so many people invested in this project, for people to buy the book and turn around and buy one for their family members, to have people look through the book and evoke so much emotion of a different time in their lives, or when they lived back in Puerto Rico. So for me, that has been the highlight, is being able to connect with all you guys, Now I'm home for a bit to take care of my little girl, but in the fall we'll be back on the road promoting this, and I truly hope to see you guys there. And please let me know where I should go and bring Dining Traveler Guide to Puerto Rico. So again, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all your support, for buying the book, for telling people about the book, for contributing to Kickstarter, for your likes, comments, whatever it is that you did to keep this on the road, to make this happen. I'm totally grateful for it. So love you guys. Los quiero mucho y gracias por su apoyo. Bye.